You know, back in my day, here in Minecraft, you're looking for a nether fortress, and you come across a lava lake like this one, and you're a little annoyed, because either you're going to have to work your way all the way around it, or you can risk building across, but you might get shot off by a ghast, and even if you have fire resistance, it's going to be kind of tedious and annoying. But those were primitive times. Now we have, well, yeah, we have striders, but some of us prefer a more cultured engineering approach to solve the problem, okay? Enter the automatic basalt generator lava lake path maker machine. Yeah, striders, you think you're cool? Well, what about this? Easy, boys. Easy. Now we can look out for gas. We can bat the fireballs away as we're safely walking across the lava lake. Yeah, I know some other people have done videos on this, but I wanted to try my own iteration of it because some of the ones that I saw seemed a little bit complicated to execute because you have to build more of a complex under lava portion of the machine in order to make it work. And maybe some people have devised an easier way to create a dock for it. You dig underground, you build it, and then you execute it and let the lava flow in. But this, if you have a fire resistance potion especially, is a pretty easy machine to construct. So why don't we build it from scratch, see how it works? Look, I'm not going to try to hype this more than I should and say that my way is the absolute most efficient way to make one of these machines. But that said, I haven't done a great deal of slime block, honey block, piston, self-propelling machines, so I'm happy with the way this turned out. And it is a pretty simple thing to put together. So, first things first, you do want to try to make sure you're kind of a few blocks out into the lava lake here, because it does have the slime blocks beneath the surface, and you want to make sure those aren't attaching to anything else. So as long as you're, kind of sure that you've got a little bit of depth here, it's a good place to start. So then, once you're far enough out, add a few slime blocks, or you can interchange the slime and honey blocks. It doesn't matter all that much. All that matters is they're not sticking to each other between the top and bottom layer. Build out a few more blocks, add your observer facing inwards, add a piston there, and then actually you can break that first, although I suppose it doesn't matter too much. This is the hardest part here, is just getting the couple of slime blocks placed under the surface of the lava, and this is where it does help to have a potion of fire resistance, if you can. And then I find the easiest way is to just go right up against the slime block, wait until it kind of fades away, and then after that you can kind of come up to the surface, try to position this properly, and it'll just give you a better view of where to place the next slime block. And then off of that one, while you're still there in the water, or not water, it's definitely lava, you can kind of come off the edge, and you just want to try, there we go, that should have placed the soul soil down properly attached to, and I'll try to show you how this looks beneath the surface here, just so you have kind of an idea of what we were going for. If I can, there we go. So you have the slime block coming down from the top one, and then one coming over from the one you placed under, and then you have the soul soil attached to that, and that soul soil is going to form the base of where the basalt is generated, because once again, basalt is generated when you have lava on top of soul soil adjacent to blue ice. So we got that all sorted. Now what we can do is we'll place down our observer block here. We're going to do the top half, slime block attached to it, and then it just has to be the opposite of what you placed at the bottom. So if you placed honey at the bottom, you can do slime at the top, or slime at the bottom and honey at the top. And then finally, we have to add our arm out here, and then the blue ice on the edge, and if you set it up properly, that'll turn into basalt, and you should be all set. So the way that it works is that when we update this observer block right here, could be a redstone signal, or we just place a block down, that's going to extend this out, push this forward, then the observer block here updates, retrieves the rest, pulls it forward, and it just kind of caterpillars across the lava lake. Pretty cool. Obviously, issues that you could run into are if you run into a shallow portion of the lava lake, it could get hooked up, and then it's going to not move as far. But in my experience with testing these things out before making the video, it seems like the great majority of large lava lakes have the depth that you need in order to run this thing all the way through. So it shouldn't be super prohibitive. Again, though, this is a lot more expensive to do than just riding a Strider, but it is kind of cool, and it gives you a permanent way of being able to run across a lava lake. Now, obviously, you can expand things and make it super crazy so that it's wider, you have guardrails, or whatever you want, but this is a pretty simple way to do it, to where it's all one machine rather than like two separate components, and there you go. Made it all the way across, and then you can safely get onto the other side. Seems to work pretty well. Again, the fire resistance getting underneath bit is the most tricky part, but as long as you can sort that out, should be fine. You could technically kind of set this in to the coastline so that you can build it without a bunch of lava flowing in. The issue is you really have to clear the area out around it and ensure the slime blocks aren't sticking to anything, and that can be difficult when the lava is kind of obscuring your vision. So I find it easier to just kind of do it starting in the lava lake and go from there. But there you have it. That's a fairly easy Basalt lava lake road method. Yeah, Strider, are you frowning because I'm doing this instead of saddling up on you? Yeah, whatever. See, this is a good lava lake for it, dude. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you want to check out other updates or creations, whatever playlist I put this in, check it out in the description. Like if you liked, subscribe for more stuff in the future, and I'll see you next time.